Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mini mailbag episode. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And I'm producer Maria.
As usual, please rate and review us on what?
Nothing.
What now?
No. It wasn't about you.
That the way you said that, I know now that it was.
It wasn't about you.
No, it's not about you.
All right. This is my nightmare. As usual, please rate and review us on iTunes and subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/webcrawlers. Should we start with the voicemails?
I do have to give a shout out. We got a Twitter message from a listener in Kenya.
What?
Holy moly.
Is it E-L-L-Y? I don't know if it's Ellie or Eli. It says, hi, web crawlers. I'm Eli. I'm a big fan from Kenya. Really enjoy the show. You're actually the first podcast I've ever bothered listening to and just decided to share this for the mailbag. Amazing work. Shout out to
So great.
Kenya.
Hell yeah.
That is crazy. Thank you so much. That's so exciting.
Should we play some voicemails?
Honey, always.
Always. Here's the first one.
Hi, web crawlers. It's Rosie. I was just listening to the new episode about RFID chips, and I think it was Maria said, like, she's worried that it becomes so normal to Gen Z that we're never going to, like, be freaked out about it. And I was born in 1998, so, like, I'm not totally sure what generation I would be in. Like, I'm at the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. But if I'm speaking for the people that are, like, my age, like, we're all very freaked out by this kind of stuff. Probably not to the degree that, like, boomers are, but, like, definitely, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be speaking for everybody. I personally, at 22 years old, am terrified of, like, corporations being able to, like, access my shit.
Good.
And, like, I don't care about privacy that much because, like, I don't really have that much to, like, hide. So, like, I think that's where I think that, like, Gen Z is, like, not worried about privacy. I think Gen Z is still worried about technology taking over our lives. Like, have you heard about, like, Cottage Core? Like, that's a lot of Gen Z millennial cusp people being like, all I want to do is live on a farm. Like, I want to get rid of my
that's
stuff
like...
and go live with my wife on a farm.
You're describing
And,
Maria.
You know, I don't see...
Yeah, that's my life.
I don't see Gen X doing
Legit.
that.
She sends us
Millennials,
Cottage
really,
Core
I think
websites.
it's mostly, older Gen Z. So I think that your concerns are valid, but, like, the people that are my age are pretty cautious, I would say, or at least, like, freaked out. Okay, TTYL.
God, Maria literally sends us websites of, like, isn't this Cottage Core aesthetic like me?
It really...
I know. I told her that she should just keep her her outfits from Drunk History.
Yeah, but those aren't... I never got, like, Cottage Core outfits. Like, oh my God, my favorite show is Little Bear, and I found...
I love Little Bear. It's so comforting.
Oh my God, it's the best. And then I found this cake that was, like, made to look like it was just covered in moss, and it's, like, stuck with me.
I could see that. Okay, so is she Gen 22? Is that Gen Z or is that Gen...
I think that's Gen Z.
I cannot believe people are born in 1998.
That's crazy to me.
Some people were born in 2019.
I don't.
And 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
That's
our
insane.
next voicemail.
Can I interject real quick?
Yes.
We just got tagged in a tweet that says, here are multiple screen caps provided to me by a student wishing to remain anonymous. Allison Mack of the Vow Cult is taking classes at UC Berkley. And it's pictures of her in, like, doing video conferencing for the UC Berkeley class.
What, like now?
And the class that she is, yes. And the class that she is in is Human Rights, Race, Empire, Civilization, Class, and Gender.
Wait, I thought she was on, like, house arrest at her parents' house.
Taking UC Berkeley classes, apparently.
Well, probably online.
Yeah, it's online classes.
What the hell? That's terrifying. She should be in jail.
Also, like, crazy that she's taking like gender studies
Yeah,
classes.
what are you doing? Get out of here. Don't try to fool us.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next voicemail.
Hey, this is for web crawlers. This is Gabby Dunn. So I know Allie.
Gabby!
And Melissa. Hello.
Oh, Gabby, hi.
I know it's going to seem like I'm stalking you guys, but I am a very big fan of the show. Even not you guys. Big fan. Huge fan. Listen to every episode.
Wow.
So I've been researching something for a script, and I thought it might interest you guys. You can run for coroner. Coroner is not, like, you don't need any sort of medical expertise or forensic pathology expertise, or you don't even need to be a doctor. Not in every county, but in some counties, you can just, like, an average person just run for coroner, and then you're in charge of all the dead bodies in that county. And it's your job to, go to crime scenes or death scenes and say, this person is dead at this time, and, like, handle all the logistics of it and deal with the dead bodies, and you don't need any training. You just have to be popular. So if you guys get popular enough, all three of you, any three of you could run for coroner.
This is great news.
In some counties. So that's just a tip. I think about that whenever things in Hollywood aren't going well. I'm like, well, at least I could run for coroner one day. Okay, love the show. I guess that was just a hot tip for the listeners who are interested in their bodies. Okay. Again, love the show. And keep making it, please. It's my favorite thing. Bye.
Oh my God, Gabby.
Oh my God. What a hot fucking tip.
Oh my God. Yeah, I guess you elect coroners. I get you run for coroner.
Should one of us run for coroner in 2021?
Yeah.
I wonder what the LA
Coroner,
County.
Los Angeles. Coroner, Los
I gotta
Angeles.
look this up. Run for coroner, no medical training necessary. Yeah, it's on NPR. Yeah, they don't do autopsies. That's done by the medical examiner. Coroners pronounce people dead and they sign death certificates. Yeah, why do we vote for coroners?
If I was like a child actor or actress who wasn't getting any jobs, I would like why isn't Clay Aiken the coroner?
Coroner
That's
Clay
what you thought of when you thought of a child actor?
He's not a child actor.
Weird, Allie.
He's on American
They
Idol.
should do, instead of American Idol, they should do like America's Next Coroner.
That would be
No.
so fun.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I think one of you should run for coroner.
I wonder what the salary is. It's probably like 30 to 40 grand a year, maybe.
Yeah,
right.
it's respectable.
It's been named Forbes America's Best Employers list. Coroner.
Whoa.
Corner of Champaign, Illinois, is between 47,000
You're going to be astounded.
and 63,000.
Whoa, that's good.
Okay, not in Los Angeles. The supervising coroner investigator makes $79,000 to $104,000 a year.
That's great. Well, I don't get on it.
You have to apply by February 10th at 8 a.m.
Is it once a year they elect a coroner?
I don't
Can't
know.
imagine why. This is fascinating. I wonder what script Gabby's writing.
I don't know, but I like it already. I'm greenlighting it.
Yeah, if all else
You only
fails.
make $80,000 as an epidemiologist.
What's an epidemiologist?
Aren't they the
Something
ones that
skin?
study like?
Epidermal?
No, that's a dermatologist.
Well,
Don't they study like what's going on right now with like corona? Like it's like public health, isn't that?
Oh, like epidemic.
Epidemiologists are scientists who study diseases within populations of people. In essence, these public health professionals, analyze what causes disease outbreaks in order to treat existing diseases and prevent future outbreaks. You were right, Allie. You were right on the money.
Yeah.
Damn, these jobs pay like pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, something to consider, you know?
Something to consider. You know, if you're at a point, a crossroads in your life where you're like, fuck, man, I don't know what I want to do, look into becoming a coroner because it seems like it's a good job. You probably get benefits.
Yeah. I mean, you probably definitely get benefits. And one of the benefits is being coroner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in your mouth?
Me? It's it's a matcha latte.
Melissa, what's in your mouth?
Okay. Next.
Oh.
Uh-oh, what's in his mouth? Asher.
My snot rag.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Oh no, not again. Okay, here's Zach's voice.
Hello. This message is for the web crawlers.
Oh no.
It's I, Bane. I've heard you've done some impersonations of me, and I don't like it. You know what it's like every day since that fucking movie came out. People run up to me on the street and they're like, Bane, Bane, do the voice. Of course I'm going to do the voice. It's my fucking voice. It's not a bit. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to try and serve you with some kind of cease and desist order. I don't mean to be the bad guy, or maybe I do. I'm a fucking supervillain. Bane needs a drink. All right. Bye.
Wow.
Damn, Bane is pissed.
I pissed Bane off. That's not good.
Bane is pissed. All right, here's another one.
Hi, this message is for web crawlers. This is Alina, and I'm calling from Pasadena, California.
Ooh.
I have been wanting to call for a long, long time now, but I am in the In-N-Out line, and I just thought, well, this would be the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yes,
And this morning, I went to pick up some weed, and there was a strain called MK Ultra.
Ooh.
So that made me think of you guys. And it's been so long that I've wanted to call. I have a few things I want to just mention. I used to have sleep paralysis, and I've never seen any type of figure, any type of dark entity, anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen a figure outside of my bedroom window. That's about as close as it got to me, but I also have a tree right outside my bedroom window, so it could have just been the tree. Also, Utah is super haunted, and I was visiting there and heard so many crazy ghost stories. So I don't know if you guys or if any other listeners know any crazy Utah ghost stories, but I was like amazed at how haunted Utah is. And then I think that's all. I can't remember anything else, so I'll probably call back later. But I love you guys so much, and I listen all the time. I listen repeat, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Well, look.
Wow, we're gonna have to get into Utah.
Well, that's where the Skinwalker Ranch is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Right.
So
I guess not totally surprising.
We got another voicemail.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
This here message is for the web crawlers.
Web crawlers.
Specifically for Miss Allie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I just listened to your last voicemail episode.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry I made you feel so bad, but I'm going to tell you what, Miss Allie. I think that you are very funny, very smart, and very beautiful.
Aww.
And I'll tell you what, if I was 10 years younger and wasn't betrothed, well, I might fly out to California and try and just sweep you off your feet there. I mean, if it wasn't on fire and everything. Other than that, I those things, I would.
I feel much better now.
I just want to let you know how special you are to old Jeb.
Oh.
All right, then.
Aww.
I think Maria and Melissa are pretty all right, too.
Thanks.
But not,
thank you.
they're okay.
They're just not as needy as me.
That's very sweet.
That's
Jeb.
very nice of you, Jeb.
That's nice.
Web.
Web crawlers.
Here's another message.
Hello, my name is Ashley, and this message is for the web crawlers. Boing. What's up? It's been so long since I left the voicemail. I don't even think you guys remember me. I'm the girl who gets drunk with the AirPods. Well, actually, not anymore. Anyways, it's been so long. I said that I was going to record some videos of me, like, trying the food from that cold, but my mental health said no. And I was like, okay, I'll listen to that instead. So I apologize for that. But anyways, before this voicemail cuts me off, I miss you ladies, and I've been trying to catch up to your podcast because, you know, it's been a roller coaster once again with my mental health, but I'm getting there. So anyways, I got something really interesting to tell you guys. So, like 3 days ago, I was on YouTube late at night, and actually, no, I was on TikTok, and I saw this video about this guy talking about different dimensions. So I went on YouTube, and I looked up the Tucker Zone. Now, I listened to this, and I was freaking out. Like, it was late at night. You have to close your eyes, and you have to put your AirPods on. And I was like, oh, hell no, this is way too real. But I don't know what kind of senses I activated in my brain, because for the past 2 nights, it's like if somebody has been trying to get in my brain. Is that weird?
What?
Yes.
But
Yes, that's weird.
It's like to the point where what was happening in the Tucker Zone is trying to happen in my brain. Now, if you get the chance, please listen to it. Put some AirPods on, close your eyes, and sit upright. You're going to freak out. It's actually pretty awesome, but it's also kind of freaky. Anyways, always proud to be a bimbo. Love you, ladies. Peace out.
Whoa.
What? Ashley, well, first of all, I'm glad your mental health is better.
On the rise.
I hope a demon hasn't entered your brain.
I do too. Let me tell you. I do too.
Okay, here's another
That was
voicemail.
right.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Bane,
Oh, it's Bane again.
Bane again.
I just
Bane
wanted
again.
to tell you I've listened to your episode where you did the impression of me, and I kind of found it hot. So I'm going to drop my sis and deceased. And, Allie, if you'd like to get in touch, maybe next time you're in Gotham or I'm in Los Angeles, you can email me at TomHardySucks27@gmail.com.
Wow.
Wow.
I think, honestly, Allie, you'd be, like, really cute with Bane.
I think
Yeah.
so too. 100%. I see it. Let me just remind myself what Bane looks like real quick.
Well, he's got a huge thing over his face.
got a few- yeah.
I don't mind it.
Can't really
I
see
think
his
that's hot.
face.
He's ripped. He wears a fur jacket. He wears a fur
Well,
coat
he's cold.
and a vest. I'll warm him up.
Yeah, he won't have to wear it once you're around.
But I only like Tom Hardy as Bane.
Yeah, of course.
But there was an early Bane. You know, from like when the Batman movies were like really weird.
When there was
Like the Christian Bale ones?
No. Before that,
Michael Keaton?
Like
Val Kilmer?
before that, like when were the ones with like the Iceman with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff?
Oh, those were like the Joel Schumacher Batmans.
Yeah, Bane was in one of those. Okay, here it is. Hold on, I'll send it to the group chat. And he looked bananas. Hold on. This is early Bane. Let's see which. He was from Batman and Robin.
Oh, he looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he's wearing like a luchador mask.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't.
Like it looks like you could make that at home. He's wearing like a luchador mask with like pipes sticking out of it.
Where are you seeing it?
I sent it to the group text.
I didn't get it.
Hopefully
I got it.
that'd be embarrassing if I sent it to another chat.
Yeah, I
sent
didn't
it
get
to our
it.
chat, right?
I got it. I see it.
Okay, good. That'd be like really embarrassing.
I didn't
if
get
sent
it.
to like my therapist or something. She's like, sure. Yeah. So I don't want Batman and Robin Bane. I want Tom Hardy Bane.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you can't. Beggars can't be choosers.
I guess that's true, and I am definitely a beggar.
We got some emails. You want to hear an email? See, this one's from Aaron. It says, you guys, I'm so behind on the pod since I don't have a commute anymore, but I try to catch up and listen to a few every Friday, and I just got to the Love is One cult episode. I audibly gasped when you revealed that the cult started in Crestone, Colorado. That was where Crystal Reisinger disappeared from in 2006. She was last seen at a full moon drum circle. I only know about Crestone because of that Up and Vanished podcast, and I can't help but think, are they related?
Uh-oh.
When did that cult move from Colorado to Hawaii? Is Dreddy Bryan in this cult? Who's Dreddy Bryan? I'm actually too nervous to start Googling, but I did see that they got kicked out of Hawaii and were sent back to Colorado. I need to know more. Bimbo for life, Aaron. Oh, there's a missing persons case from Crestone. Interesting.
I bet
wonder
you
if
that's got to be related to the love cult.
Crystal Reisinger from Up and Vanished. Oh, interesting.
Here's an email from Kelly. Would I implant RFID? No way in hell. Even if I thought this was the best thing since sliced bread, I would not implant it. Ask yourself this question. What are the chips made of? Heavy metals. Has humanity not learned anything yet? Mercury, lead, even nickel, long-time exposure leads to neurological issues. And as far as I've heard, they haven't figured out how to do any computer chip out of non-metal ingredients. No thank you, she says.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wonder what those chips are made of.
What are IUDs made out of?
Plastic? Oh, copper.
I don't have one. I'm birth control free.
Copper.
Yeah, birth control pills, baby.
So no one better not nutting me.
No one better nutting me. Morena is made out of plastic, but there's copper.
Are you drinking a milkshake?
A latte.
That's a milky latte, huh?
That's a lot of
That's
latte.
what they do nowadays. They think it's like all milk all the time.
Yeah, that's not my motto.
Here's an email from Ian. This is a story for the podcast about the Michigan murders. Hey, web crawlers. Big fan of the show. I have a story you guys might enjoy. My middle school history teacher was framed for murder by the Michigan murderer. He was a U of M grad student in the late 60s and was set up by the killer himself. I'll give you all the evidence against him and see if you can figure out how he was proven innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt. The two most important pieces to the story are that he was in a play and he was in a frat. His days would go like this. Mornings and afternoons he'd go to class. In the evenings he'd go to theater rehearsal. And at night he'd study in the library. He had a small part in the play, and when his part was done, he'd leave to go study in a private room at the library. The library would close at night, but students would jam the door so people could still come and go. This meant once he left rehearsal, no one would see him until next class the next morning. He kept such a tight schedule that the murderer eventually observed him and caught on that he wouldn't be able to account for his whereabouts all night. Creepy, I know. He was also in a frat. At the time, people in the frat who had cars would park out front and leave their keys so anyone living there could borrow it and go buy groceries. Unbeknownst to my teacher, the murderer broke into the frat and stole his wallet and his car. Hitchhiking was common at the time, and the dorms would have bulletin boards where students could sign up and give each other rides. All you had to do to sign up was give a driver's license to the front desk. It was midterm week, so there were a lot of students signing up for rides. So one morning, the police brought my teacher in for questioning and said they found someone had been murdered in his car. They also found someone signed up to give the victim a ride using his driver's license. When you take into account his schedule, the police could have easily arrested him and tried him for a murder he didn't commit. So since it was midterm week, the play he was in is also having its opening night the night of the murder. So when he was about to go leave to study, the other cast members talked him into staying for the whole play. When it was over, they were able to talk him into going out for drinks instead of studying. When the police questioned him, he had a bar full of people who could account for his whereabouts at the time of the murder. It's scary to think if he didn't go out for drinks, he wouldn't have been able to teach me about Pocahontas. Hope you enjoyed this, Ian in Michigan. So his teacher could have been framed for murder if he didn't go out to drinks for that one night.
So, and that's why you should always drink.
Well, that's
Wow,
why you
that's
should always go out to
crazy.
drinks with your teacher. Or with anyone in a position of power over you. That's an Erio's quote.
Yeah, for sure. Should we do one more email or should we cap it off and leave people wanting more?
They're going to want more no matter what. You know what I mean? People are never satiated. Allie, don't you get it?
I do. How about we're gonna cap it off now, and next week we're gonna start our mailbag with an email that has the title Sasquatch butthole. And so you're going to have to listen next week. Anyways, please make sure to rate and review us. We're almost at 666 reviews, which we all know is the magic number. Subscribe to our Patreon. We will be dropping more episodes this week. I dropped 2 yesterday.
Can I ask a quick question, Allie, please?
Yeah.
Do you guys still do your cameo?
No.
No, but if you want a cameo, you can request one, and then either Melissa or I might do it alone.
Yeah.
But together is too much trouble.
Yeah, we're not in the same.
Honest.
We're not in the same room.
All right. I was just asking because I had a couple sips of coffee and all of a sudden I'm energized and ready to go. Like, we should probably re-record this episode because I'm like ready to go now.
It's funny because it's like hardly even coffee. It's just milk you're drinking. Maybe you find milk to be super
if I don't
energizing.
have my morning milk, don't talk to me before I've had my morning milk.
Your mother's milk. Maria's milk. Anyway,
Gross.
I am Allie Almond Milk Siegel.
I am Melissa Oat Milk Stetton.
And I'm Maria's mother's milk.
Ew. I hate it. I hate it.
I'm going to milk Maria.
Ew.
If you join our Patreon, you'll watch me milk Maria.
It's Cottage
Anyways,
No. Cottage cheese core.
she'll be wearing a... Ew.
Melissa, gross.
I'm gonna go. You guys are nasty. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.